Hello everyone, this is Stranger. So in this lab, what we are going to see is min, max, sum, average, and count. These all are aggregate functions. So there are a lot of types of aggregate function. These five aggregate function is most commonly frequently used aggregate function. So now we are going to see what this aggregate function, what it does. SQL Server aggregate function. Basically, an aggregate function, what it does is it performs some calculation on one or more value and return a single value from it. So basically what it does is it takes one particular column and it calculate or performs some calculation in that particular set of value and return a single value from it. So aggregate function often used with group by class and having class of the select statement. So this group by class and having class is all or class like where class. We will see what is class and types of class in the next video. But in this lab, we are only going to see what is aggregate function. So let's get into the practical part. So now we are going to see what is aggregate function, what is the use of aggregate function. In the first aggregate function, first we are going to see min function. So min function, we use this min function to return a minimum value in a set of value. So see here price column. In this price column, each car has its own price. So now we are going to see what is the minimum value. Query for that is select. So min is the function. We have to mention it. It is a keyword min, and in which column? Price column, right? So we have to mention price from Ronaldo card. This is the query. Simple, right? Select it all and execute it. See here, we have got the minimum price present inside this price column. This is the actual table. From that, we have got the minimum price present inside the price column. So this is how we can retrieve the minimum value present inside a particular column. In this case, we have returned the minimum value present inside this price column. Now the next one is max. So max is maximum. In case we want to get the maximum value present inside this price column, again the query is simple. Select. For min, we have to use min. For max, we have to use max. Max is the keyword. Max price from which table? Ronaldo card. So executed. So we got the maximum price. So select it all and execute it. See here, this is the actual table. We got the min and we got the max. So this is the minimum value present inside this price column, and this is the maximum value present inside the price column. Third aggregation function is sum. Sum is used to calculate the total sum of a value in a set of value from a column. So if you see here price, if we want to total or sum the price column, so the query is simple. Select sum which column we want to sum price column. So we have to mention price from Ronaldo card. So select it all and execute it. So it return the sum of the price column. The fourth aggregate function is average. This average aggregate function return the average value of a particular column we specify. So the query is select average. AVG is the keyword average, and the column we want the average. So price is the column, average from which table? Ronaldo card. So select it all and execute it. You will get the average of the column price. So the fifth aggregate function is count. This count aggregate function return the total number of records or values present inside a particular or specific column we specify. So the query is select count which column we want to count. Car name column. So car name from Ronaldo card. So select it all and execute it. You see here 5. So in this case, we are only using 5 records in our table, but in the real use case, we would have thousands or millions of records in a single table. So for that, these aggregate functions are very handy, very helpful. Practice it, guys, practice it. Then only you have grip in this concept. These all are very important concepts. So another one, if you see here, I select it all and execute it. This is our table, and these all are these aggregate functions. You see here, no column name, no column name, no column name, all here. See here, this table contain car name, top speed, purchase date, price, rating. These all are we created. In case we want a name for this result set, we can use aliases. We will see what aliases in upcoming video for. But here in a quick tip, if we want a column name for the result set, we can use these aliases. We have to mention as count of the car as maximum. If we want a column name for the result set we are returning from this query, we have to use these aliases. Now you are seeing column name for the each result set, the count of the car, average, and of the price, minimum, maximum. This all say result set contain a column name for each. So this is how we use aliases. In upcoming video we see aliases in a clear. Now if you want a column name for the result set, you have to use these aliases. The query is as and the name of the column you want. This is how we use this aggregate function, and we saw a little bit about aliases. So that's all from this video. If you still have any doubt, comment down that below. I will reach you on responsive immediately. So we will see in the next lab. Until then.